So I started seeing people being interviewed about, the Republican Party, and the backflips and twister moves they have to do to make the stories make sense is crazy. And then I saw a lady. They go, "What do you think? So, what do you think about President Biden?" She goes, "He's not president." He goes, "What? No, he's just a figurehead. He doesn't even know what he's doing." They're propping him up. And the guy goes, "Who's running this stuff?" He goes, "The white hats." He goes, "The white hats?" And she goes, "Yes. The generals and the colonels, the military is currently running the country right now." He goes, "Well, who's president?" She goes, "Trump. Trump is president still. He's running things." And so he goes, "Well, so if that's the case, then Trump should be responsible for inflation." She goes, "He is." He goes, "But he did it. He did it to show how bad things would have gotten had Hillary been elected president."
But wait, wouldn't that also mean Trump is responsible for climate change initiatives?
Yeah.
He's teaching us all a lesson. Because
he's
like
showing
God.
us,
but also he has a trans woman in his cabinet.
He's running shit, and he's indicted himself 4 times. That's
to show how bad Biden is.
Right, to show how bad Biden is.
Where is Biden?
So to keep it undercover so no one figures it out, he's indicted himself 4 times. Biden's there, but Biden's a figurehead. Biden's just propping him up. Biden's not really president.
So they're technically working together.
Right, because the one thing we know about Donald Trump is that if he was president, he likes to keep it on the DL. He really wants to keep it hidden.
He's quiet, stay humble.
Yeah.
Don't brag about things.
Don't brag, right? And it's not about me. It's not about me. It's about the country. That's Donald Trump in a nutshell.
Okay, well, the Orange Ding Dong Ho-Ho Cake has that lawsuit with Letitia James, the New York AG, and it's set for trial. She's now released that he inflated his net worth by as much as $2.2 billion in one of the years that they checked.
Not overall, like that was in
1 year. So all this crap about he's a billionaire and he's this and he's that. She says that as they move forward with the civil fraud lawsuit against him, his sons, and Trump Org already has lost one case. She says over a 10-year period, when it corrects the Trump financial statements for misvaluations, it reduces Trump's net worth by between 17 to 39% in every year, or between $812 million to $2.2 billion each year.
I don't believe that.
2.2 came in 2014.
No, he did. So
he'd only had 7 bankrapes. That doesn't make any sense.
There's no way. There's no way.
He's such a real estate genius that he buys low, sells
sarcasm
high.
level is on 11 today. His sarcasm is way up.
Real estate genius and a water genius and a steak genius and a university genius.
Person, woman, man, with camera, TV, man.
A brain genius and a charity genius.
Got a big brain.
Big brain?
He's got a big brain. He's got a big brain.
Speaking
That's why
of
he loves
big brain, he
pudding.
actually was just told he couldn't leave the country to attend the golf tournament in Scotland.
They did tell him he couldn't leave.
Hey, bro, you're under indictment. We'll let you fly around on your private 757 wherever you want to go. You just can't leave.
Why would you do that? Because you're not black.
States.
That's why. If you were black, because the one guy in the Trump, the blacks for Trump, that guy's still in jail.
They gotta be paid. Come on.
So bad. He's even a hardcore Republican supporting Trump, and he still can't get out of jail. That's fucked up.
So she said that she filed, this just came out today, this morning, she filed a partial summary judgment motion because she says that this is undisputed evidence. It's evidence that was subpoenaed from him, from his organization. And she's saying for this portion of it, no trial is required for the court to determine that defendants presented grossly and materially inflated asset values and statement of financial condition.
So she can just go, "Hey, IRS, here."
Yeah.
And then he's fucked.
That's coming next.
And this goes back to what I said last week. I keep hearing people saying it's a conspiracy. They're trying to take him down. And I keep wanting to point out to people, really, 2 southern states and 2 northern states that culturally and historically don't get along at all. Somehow, those 4 states worked together to go after this one guy in 4 different ways.
Well, 2 are federal.
2 are federal, right? But still. So you got DC and Florida. You got
and Florida,
Georgia.
Actually, she's helping him. The judge there that has the case.
Right. So he's got a judge that's on his side, but we're not hearing about her being part of the conspiracy. Yet she's running stuff. He's been what did Judge Chutkin went off on him again.
If the people land on his side, back him up and support him no matter what,
they're fair.
Then they're fair.
Exactly.
If someone disagrees or says that's against the law, that's part of the conspiracy.
You're a clown.
That's
Or is
when
even
I want to
critical of
go
them.
like to people in my family. Like this just logistically doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
It
That's
just
what I-
doesn't.
That's my point. It doesn't.
We have laws. We can all look at these laws,
Mhm.
and some of them are in the Constitution that you guys love so much.
Yep.
You know, the one that Jesus wrote, and God-given rights,
Uh-huh.
and that was the Bill of Rights. So, it doesn't make sense. We know that he had the documents. We can look at those laws and see that that was against the law.
right.
In response to that, they say, but Hillary, but Clinton, but Obama,
Yeah, but Hillary was investigated 35 times. Obama didn't take any documents and instantly, if there was a problem, and this goes to Pence and Biden, any documents that they found were top secret, classified, whatever they had, because I think Biden ended up having 10 documents and Pence had a little bit more. These guys, the second they found them, they called NARA and were like, here, there was not 3 guys on Biden's team that hid the documents in another room that moved them into the shitter.
No, they called and then said,
They
please
called-
search
yeah,
our
yeah,
home and our office.
Come to my house right now. Here's the keys to my vet. Go
Here,
ahead.
Take the building down.
Yeah.
Find it. Here you go. Everything.
And
Like,
yet
I'm
we
out.
have video of Trump's people moving boxes of documents and keeping federal investigators from coming onto the property to search for them, refusing to turn them over, saying he doesn't have
With
them,
Hamburglar
moving them on a
masks
plane.
and striped
And
shirts.
discussing how to get rid of the servers that had the video that showed
Yeah.
them doing all that.
And then we have witnesses for that too. But that's fake.
And co-conspirators who are also indicted under it. So
It's mind-boggling, the mental gymnastics that these people
we'll go through.
can. And first of all, it's also surprising that how creative they are for being so dumb. How are they so dumb and yet so really creative?
Because comic books.
I don't care.
I could never for once get into comic books, and it's because they were always very simple to me. I take that back. I was into Richie Rich comic books because I wanted to be rich when I was a kid.
Can we please make a comic book of the last 6 years and release it?
By the way, whoever would do a graphic novel about you, because it would be I would actually buy that comic book, especially if it was done with a sense of humor. That would
And
be
blow it up
awesome.
like a Liechtenstein. See, I know my heart, my
yeah,
artwork.
very good with the dots.
With the-
Very
yes.
nice. Yeah. So we are here's the thing. What's going on with Trump and the people? This is species ending stupid. It's
Yes.
literally species ending stupid, because what happens is when you get that dumb and you're willing to justify or make up a story about any crazy criminal bullshit that this guy does, which means you'll put your life on the line for this guy, no matter how much he's taken from you, no matter how much he's given rich people more money and done abso-fucking-lutely nothing for you. You'll put your life down, and they're talking about on social media, in the right-wing social media, they're talking about a civil war. I'm like, what are you guys even fucking talking
And
about?
this is what
This
they
guy
did.
hates your guy. You're not fighting for Gandhi or Martin
Yeah.
Luther King.
You're fighting for the boob.
Yeah, the fucking
Donald the boob.
There's people in jail serving time for him.
1,000 people
For
have
all the
been-
people that stormed the Capitol, they did it for him.
Oh, Giuliani is broke.
Yeah.
He's lost his law license. Trump still won't pay his legal fees. He won't pay his legal fees for his defense. He won't pay Giuliani's legal fees that he charged him, that he agreed to pay for representing Trump.
That should tell them everything you need to know right there.
Now